In a generation where social media reveals everything and authenticity commands respect, 21 young black actors are revolutionizing what it means to be visible in Hollywood. These rising stars aren't just breaking barriers, they're obliterating them entirely. From Broadway stages to blockbuster franchises, they're proving that talent paired with truth creates unstoppable power. Some embrace labels, others transcend them completely. All refuse to compromise their artistic vision for anyone's comfort. This isn't just about representation, it's about a seismic shift in entertainment, where being genuinely yourself has become the ultimate competitive advantage. Subscribe now and join us as we explore how this fearless generation is rewriting Hollywood's rules, one authentic performance at a time. Jeremy Pope, the Broadway revolutionary. Jeremy Pope represents theatrical excellence merged with uncompromising authenticity. Born in Orlando, Florida, Pope's rise to prominence was meteoric, earning 2 Tony nominations in the same season for Choir Boy and Ain't Too Proud, The Life and Times of the Temptations, a feat achieved by only 6 actors in Broadway history. His transition to screen proved equally powerful. In Ryan Murphy's Hollywood, Pope portrayed Archie Coleman, a gay black screenwriter fighting industry erasure, a role that felt autobiographical. His performance in The Inspection, based on Elegance Bratton's military experience, earned Golden Globe recognition and demonstrated his ability to embody complex narratives about identity and belonging. Pope's openness about his sexuality has made him a powerful advocate for LGBTQ+ representation in entertainment. He consistently emphasizes that visibility without excellence means nothing, but excellence without visibility leaves communities underserved. His advocacy extends beyond performance into fashion, where his red carpet choices challenge traditional masculinity while celebrating personal expression. As both artist and activist, Pope uses his platform to address industry inequalities and mental health awareness. His music career showcases his versatility, while his community involvement demonstrates commitment to lifting others. Pope embodies a new generation of performers who refuse to separate artistry from advocacy, proving that authenticity amplifies rather than limits artistic impact. Jabari Banks, the Fresh Prince's heir. Jabari Banks stepped into television history when he was cast as Will Smith in Peacock's Bel-Air, reimagining one of TV's most beloved characters for a new generation. Born in West Philadelphia, the same city that inspired the original Fresh Prince, Banks brought authentic connections to the role that transcended mere casting. His portrayal transformed comedy into drama, exploring themes of class, race, and identity with nuanced depth. Banks' performance captured both the vulnerability and confidence required to honor the original while creating something entirely new. His striking presence and natural charisma immediately established him as a star worth watching. Beyond acting, Banks pursues music and fashion, using social media to showcase his multifaceted artistry. His approach to fame emphasizes authenticity over publicity, choosing meaningful projects over quick opportunities. While Banks hasn't publicly labeled his sexuality, his work consistently promotes inclusion and challenges stereotypes about black masculinity. His influence extends to young audiences who see themselves reflected in his journey from student to star. Banks frequently discusses the importance of staying grounded while navigating sudden fame, offering wisdom about maintaining personal identity within public scrutiny. At just 26, Banks has already proven that honoring legacy while creating innovation requires both talent and courage. His career trajectory suggests that authenticity, not just ability, determines lasting success in modern entertainment. Justice Smith, the authentic voice. Justice Smith has built his career on a foundation of honesty that transcends typical Hollywood calculation. From his breakout role in Netflix's The Get Down to joining the Jurassic World franchise, Smith has consistently chosen authenticity over industry expectations. His portrayal of Franklin Webb in Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom introduced him to global audiences, but his real impact comes from his willingness to discuss sexuality and identity openly. Smith's candid conversations about being part of the LGBTQ+ community have inspired young people who rarely see such representation in mainstream blockbusters. Smith's career choices reflect his commitment to meaningful storytelling. Whether in indie films or major franchises, he seeks projects that explore human complexity rather than perpetuate stereotypes. His work often examines themes of self-discovery and resilience, drawing from personal experience to create authentic performances. His advocacy extends beyond entertainment into social justice movements. Smith uses his platform to address inequality and promote mental health awareness, particularly within LGBTQ+ communities of color. His vulnerability about personal struggles has made him relatable to fans facing similar challenges. Smith's approach to fame prioritizes substance over spectacle. He demonstrates that young actors can maintain personal integrity while building successful careers, proving that audiences respond to authenticity more than manufactured personas. His influence continues growing as he balances blockbuster appeal with independent artistic vision. Kenan Lonsdale, the fearless pioneer. Kenan Lonsdale transformed from Australian teen performer to international advocate through sheer determination and authentic self-expression. His role as Wally West Kid Flash on The Flash brought superhero representation to LGBTQ+ audiences, while his performance in Love, Simon helped normalize queer teenage romance in mainstream cinema. Lonsdale's decision to come out publicly in 2017 was met with overwhelming support, demonstrating how audiences hunger for authentic representation. His role in Love, Simon as Bram, the love interest, provided one of the first mainstream teen romantic comedies centered on LGBTQ+ relationships, breaking significant ground for future projects. Beyond acting, Lonsdale has developed a music career that celebrates queer love and self-acceptance. His single, Kiss the Boy, became an anthem for young LGBTQ+ people, while his fashion choices challenged traditional gender expressions. His red carpet appearances often feature bold, gender-fluid styling that sparks important conversations about identity and self-expression. Lonsdale's advocacy work focuses on creating safer spaces for LGBTQ+ youth, particularly those of color. He frequently speaks at events promoting acceptance and mental health awareness, using his platform to amplify marginalized voices. His international background, growing up in Australia before achieving success in Hollywood, provides a unique perspective on global LGBTQ+ issues. Lonsdale continues pushing boundaries through artistic choices that prioritize authenticity over commercial appeal, inspiring others to embrace their complete identities without compromise. Alex Newell, the boundary-breaking powerhouse. Alex Newell has consistently shattered expectations throughout their career, from breakthrough television roles to Tony Award-winning Broadway performances. Their journey began on The Glee Project, leading to a groundbreaking role on Glee as Unique Adams, one of television's first nuanced transgender characters. Newell's powerhouse vocals and fearless performances made them a fan favorite, but their impact extended far beyond entertainment. Their visibility provided representation for transgender and non-binary individuals when such characters were virtually non-existent on mainstream television. Their Broadway career reached new heights with Once on This Island and culminated in a historic Tony Award win for Shucked in 2023, making them one of the few openly non-binary performers to receive such recognition. Their acceptance speech became a moment of visibility and celebration for gender-diverse artists. Newell's music career showcases their incredible vocal range and artistic versatility. Singles like Kill the Lights demonstrate their ability to create powerful anthemic songs that resonate with diverse audiences while maintaining personal authenticity. Their advocacy focuses on LGBTQ+ rights and mental health awareness, particularly for young people struggling with identity and acceptance. Newell frequently emphasizes that art can be a tool for social change and personal healing. Through consistent excellence and unwavering authenticity, Newell has proven that being true to yourself amplifies rather than limits artistic potential. Their career continues inspiring others to embrace their identities without compromise while pursuing creative excellence. Nicholas L. Ashe, the quiet revolutionary. Nicholas L. Ashe has built his reputation through nuanced performances that bring depth and authenticity to every project. His role as Micah West on Ava DuVernay's Queen Sugar showcased his ability to portray complex young men navigating identity, family, and social expectations with remarkable sensitivity. Ashe's approach to his craft emphasizes emotional truth over surface appeal. His performances often explore the intersection of race, sexuality, and coming of age, drawing from personal experience to create characters that resonate with audiences seeking authentic representation. His openness about his sexuality has made him a role model for young LGBTQ+ people, particularly those from communities where acceptance isn't guaranteed. Ashe frequently discusses the importance of visibility and the responsibility that comes with representation, emphasizing that authentic storytelling can change hearts and minds. Beyond acting, Ashe participates in advocacy campaigns promoting LGBTQ+ rights and mental health awareness. His community involvement demonstrates commitment to using his platform for positive social impact rather than just career advancement. His social media presence reflects his values, showcasing both professional achievements and personal advocacy. Ashe's approach to fame prioritizes meaningful connections over follower counts, creating genuine relationships with fans who appreciate his honesty. As his career continues developing, Ashe represents a new generation of actors who see their work as inseparable from their advocacy. His commitment to authentic storytelling and community support establishes him as both a talented performer and an important cultural voice. Ryan Jamaal Swain, the Ballroom Ambassador. Ryan Jamaal Swain brought ballroom culture to mainstream audiences through his powerful performance as Damon Richards' Evangelista in FX's groundbreaking series, Pose. His portrayal of a young dancer navigating identity, family, and ambition within New York's iconic ballroom scene earned critical acclaim and cultural recognition. Growing up in Birmingham, Alabama, Swain's journey to international recognition required immense courage and determination. His education at Howard University and the British American Drama Academy provided the foundation for a career that would break significant barriers for LGBTQ+ representation. Pose became more than entertainment. It was cultural education and celebration. Swain's performance helped audiences understand the resilience and creativity of marginalized communities while showcasing the ballroom scene's influence on mainstream culture. His character's journey reflected real struggles faced by LGBTQ+ youth seeking acceptance and opportunity. Swain's advocacy extends beyond performance into mental health awareness and LGBTQ+ rights. He speaks openly about his own struggles and the importance of community support, particularly for young people of color navigating identity and family acceptance. His fashion choices and public appearances celebrate self-expression and challenge traditional masculinity. Swain frequently emphasizes that visibility saves lives and that representation must be accompanied by authentic storytelling. Through Pose and subsequent projects, Swain has established himself as both a talented performer and an important cultural ambassador. His work continues inspiring others while educating audiences about communities that have historically been marginalized or misrepresented. Dyllon Burnside, the soulful storyteller. Dyllon Burnside's career exemplifies the power of combining artistic excellence with authentic representation. His role as Ricky Evangelista on Pose showcased his ability to bring depth and humanity to characters often reduced to stereotypes in mainstream media. Born in Pensacola, Florida, Burnside's early involvement in church choirs and local performances shaped his artistic foundation. His training in dance and theater provided the versatility that would make him perfect for Pose, where movement and music were integral to storytelling. Pose allowed Burnside to explore themes of love, identity, and community during the AIDS crisis of the 1980s and 1990s. His performance captured both the joy and tragedy of that era, helping audiences understand the full humanity of LGBTQ+ characters who had previously been one-dimensional in popular culture. His Broadway experience includes acclaimed productions like Memphis, where his powerful vocals and commanding stage presence demonstrated his versatility beyond television. Burnside's music career continues developing, with songs that reflect his personal journey and community experiences. His advocacy focuses on LGBTQ+ visibility and the importance of authentic storytelling. Burnside frequently emphasizes that representation isn't just about seeing yourself on screen, it's about being seen fully and accurately. Through consistent excellence and unwavering authenticity, Burnside has proven that meaningful representation requires both talent and courage. His career continues inspiring others while contributing to broader cultural understanding and acceptance. Billy Porter, the fearless icon. Billy Porter has redefined what it means to be a black gay performer in entertainment, using fashion, music, and acting to challenge every conventional boundary. His Tony Award-winning performance as Lola in Kinky Boots established him as Broadway royalty, while his Emmy-winning role as Pray Tell on Pose made television history. Porter's career spans decades, but his recent visibility represents a cultural shift towards celebrating authenticity. His red carpet fashion choices, including the iconic tuxedo gown at the 2019 Oscars, have sparked global conversations about gender expression and artistic freedom. His performance on Pose brought both gravitas and glamour to stories about ballroom culture and the AIDS crisis. Porter's portrayal of Pray Tell captured the complexity of being both community leader and vulnerable human, earning critical acclaim and cultural recognition. Beyond entertainment, Porter has become a powerful advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and HIV awareness. His openness about living with HIV since 2007 has helped combat stigma while encouraging others to seek testing and treatment. His fashion activism extends his artistic expression into political statements. Porter frequently explains that his style choices are deliberate acts of resistance against narrow definitions of masculinity and self-expression. Porter's influence extends far beyond entertainment into culture, politics, and social justice. His career demonstrates that authenticity, when combined with exceptional talent, can create lasting change while inspiring others to embrace their complete identities without compromise. Coleman Domingo, the Renaissance artist. Coleman Domingo represents artistic excellence across multiple mediums while living openly and authentically. His Emmy-winning guest role on Euphoria and Oscar-nominated portrayal of Bayard Rustin in Rustin demonstrate his ability to bring historical and contemporary characters to life with equal power. Born in Philadelphia, Domingo's journey from journalism student to acclaimed performer reflects his commitment to storytelling that matters. His one-man shows combining music, memory, and family history earned critical recognition before his transition to television and film. His openness about his marriage to husband Raul contrasts with Hollywood's historical pressure for actors to hide their sexuality. Their relationship, which began through a Craigslist ad, represents enduring love in an industry where such relationships were once invisible. Domingo's work as playwright and director demonstrates his commitment to expanding representation behind the camera. His upcoming projects include a Nat King Cole biopic, proving his dedication to preserving Black cultural history while creating opportunities for others. His advocacy extends beyond his work into mentorship and community support. Domingo frequently speaks about the importance of authenticity and the responsibility that comes with visibility, encouraging young artists to pursue excellence without compromising identity. Through consistent achievement and unwavering authenticity, Domingo has established himself as both exceptional performer and cultural leader. His career proves that success doesn't require hiding who you are. Sometimes it requires the exact opposite. Tessa Thompson, the Magnetic Maverick. Tessa Thompson has built her career on a foundation of fearless authenticity and artistic excellence. From indie darling in Dear White People to Marvel superhero as Valkyrie, Thompson consistently chooses projects that challenge conventional narratives while showcasing her remarkable range. Her portrayal of Valkyrie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe broke significant ground as one of the franchise's first openly queer characters. Thompson's performance balanced action hero charisma with emotional depth, proving that LGBTQ+ representation could enhance rather than detract from blockbuster entertainment. Thompson's approach to identity discussion avoids rigid labels while embracing fluidity and complexity. Her conversations about attraction to both men and women reflect a mature understanding of sexuality that resonates with audiences seeking authentic representation. Beyond blockbusters, Thompson's work in critically acclaimed projects like Westworld and If Beale Street Could Talk demonstrates her commitment to meaningful storytelling. Her performances consistently explore themes of identity, power, and resilience. Her advocacy for inclusion in entertainment extends beyond personal representation into systemic change. Thompson frequently pushes for more opportunities for women, people of color, and LGBTQ+ artists, using her influence to create pathways for others. Thompson's fashion choices and public appearances celebrate self-expression while challenging traditional expectations. Her style reflects her artistic sensibility and commitment to authenticity over conventional appeal. Through consistent excellence and unwavering authenticity, Thompson continues redefining what leading performers can look like in modern entertainment. Laverne Cox, the trailblazing legend. Laverne Cox has fundamentally changed transgender representation in entertainment while building an extraordinary career as actress, producer, and advocate. Her groundbreaking role as Sophia Bursette on Orange is the New Black earned an Emmy nomination and made her the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy in an acting category. Born in Mobile, Alabama, Cox faced significant challenges growing up transgender in the South. Her early experiences with discrimination and violence informed her later advocacy work, while strengthening her resolve to live authentically despite social pressure. Her performance on Orange is the New Black provided one of television's first nuanced portrayals of a transgender woman. Cox brought dignity and complexity to a character who could have easily been reduced to stereotypes, earning critical acclaim and cultural recognition. Beyond acting, Cox has produced documentaries like Disclosure, which examines Hollywood's treatment of transgender characters throughout history. Her work behind the camera demonstrates commitment to changing industry practices while educating audiences. Her advocacy extends into policy and social justice, addressing discrimination, violence, and healthcare access for transgender individuals. Cox frequently emphasizes that media representation must be accompanied by real-world action to create lasting change. Her numerous awards and recognitions, including Time magazine's list of 100 most influential people, reflect her cultural impact beyond entertainment. Cox continues using her platform to advance equality while maintaining her artistic career. Through groundbreaking performances and tireless advocacy, Cox has established herself as both exceptional artist and transformative cultural leader. McLaughlin, the young advocate. McLaughlin rose to international fame through Stranger Things, while using his platform to address important social issues with remarkable maturity. His portrayal of Lucas Sinclair in The Global Phenomenon showcased his talent while making him one of the most visible young black actors of his generation. Born in Carmel, New York, McLaughlin's early training at the Harlem School of the Arts and his Broadway experience in The Lion King provided the foundation for his later success. His disciplined approach to craft and natural charisma made him perfect for ensemble television. Despite achieving massive success before turning 18, McLaughlin has consistently addressed challenges, including racism within fan communities. His willingness to speak honestly about these experiences demonstrates maturity beyond his years while educating audiences about ongoing inequalities. While McLaughlin hasn't publicly identified as LGBTQ+, his vocal support for equality and inclusion has made him an important ally. His advocacy campaigns like Our Embrace Your Face promote self-acceptance among young people struggling with identity and confidence. His approach to fame emphasizes responsibility over celebrity, using his influence to promote positive messages rather than just personal brand building. McLaughlin frequently discusses the importance of staying grounded while navigating sudden success. As he transitions from child star to adult performer, McLaughlin's commitment to meaningful projects and social advocacy suggests a career built on substance rather than fleeting popularity. His influence continues growing as he balances entertainment success with community impact. Asante Blackk, the emotional powerhouse. Asante Blackk burst onto the entertainment scene with a performance so powerful it earned him an Emmy nomination at just 17 years old. His portrayal of young Kevin Richardson in Ava DuVernay's When They See Us demonstrated emotional depth and maturity that established him as one of his generation's most promising talents. Born in Maryland, Black's natural ability to convey complex emotions made him perfect for the challenging material in When They See Us. His performance captured the innocence and resilience of a wrongfully accused teenager with heartbreaking authenticity. His subsequent role as Malik Hodges on This Is Us showcased his versatility, balancing vulnerability with charm while exploring themes of young fatherhood and personal growth. Black's ability to handle both dramatic and romantic storylines demonstrates his range as a performer. While Blackk hasn't publicly identified as LGBTQ+, his consistent support for equality and inclusion reflects values that resonate with diverse audiences. His advocacy focuses on social justice issues, including racial equality and mental health awareness. His approach to his career emphasizes meaningful projects over quick success, choosing roles that allow him to explore important social issues while developing his craft. Blackk frequently discusses the responsibility young artists have in shaping cultural conversations. His maturity and commitment to authentic storytelling have earned him respect throughout the industry. As his career continues developing, Blackk represents the future of entertainment, talented, thoughtful, and committed to using artistry for positive social impact. Noah Ricketts, the Broadway rising star. Noah Ricketts has established himself as one of Broadway's most promising young talents through his starring role as Kristoff in Disney's Frozen. His warm charisma and powerful vocals brought fresh energy to the beloved character while showcasing his ability to lead major productions. Born in Louisville, Kentucky, Ricketts' early love for music and theater led him to New York City, where his talent quickly gained recognition. His journey from regional theater to Broadway reflects both his dedication and natural ability to connect with audiences. His performance in Frozen balanced humor and sincerity, proving his versatility as both actor and singer. Ricketts brought depth to a character that could have easily been one-dimensional, earning praise from critics and audiences alike. His openness about being part of the LGBTQ+ community has made him a role model for young people seeking representation in mainstream entertainment. Ricketts frequently discusses the importance of authenticity and self-acceptance in his interviews and social media presence. Beyond Broadway, Ricketts has appeared in television and film projects that showcase his range beyond musical theater. His versatility suggests a career that could span multiple entertainment mediums while maintaining his theatrical roots. His advocacy work focuses on LGBTQ+ rights and mental health awareness, particularly for young people in the arts. Ricketts uses his platform to promote inclusion while encouraging others to pursue their artistic dreams without compromise. Through talent, authenticity, and community commitment, Ricketts represents the next generation of Broadway stars who see their success as connected to broader social progress. Isaiah Stokes, the multifaceted creator. Isaiah Stokes has built his career on the foundation of authentic storytelling and community commitment. Growing up in the South Bronx, his early exposure to hip-hop, theater, and local arts culture shaped his artistic vision and dedication to representing marginalized voices. His work spans television, independent film, and theater, with roles that often explore themes of survival, love, and resilience. Stokes' ability to bring depth to complex characters reflects his understanding of the communities and experiences he portrays. His openness about his sexuality has made him an important voice for LGBTQ+ representation, particularly for Black gay men who have historically been underrepresented in entertainment. Stokes frequently emphasizes that visibility must be accompanied by authentic storytelling to create meaningful impact. Beyond acting, Stokes has moved into producing, creating opportunities for marginalized voices and narratives often ignored by mainstream Hollywood. His behind-the-camera work demonstrates commitment to systemic change rather than just personal success. His advocacy extends into community work and mentorship, where he guides young queer artists navigating their careers while staying true to their identities. Stokes' workshops and outreach emphasize that representation in media is vital for cultural progress. His approach to his career prioritizes meaningful projects over commercial appeal, choosing roles and productions that align with his values and community commitment. Stokes continues building a body of work that reflects his dedication to authentic representation and social justice. Through consistent excellence and unwavering authenticity, Stokes has established himself as both a talented performer and important cultural advocate. Jaden Smith, the boundary-breaking artist. Jaden Smith has consistently challenged conventional expectations throughout his career, using fashion, music, and film to express fluid identity and artistic vision. Born into Hollywood royalty, Smith has used his privilege to push boundaries and promote acceptance for non-conforming self-expression. His early acting roles in The Pursuit of Happiness and The Karate Kid established his ability, but his later artistic choices reflect deeper commitment to authenticity over commercial appeal. Smith's fashion choices, including skirts, dresses, and gender-fluid styling, have sparked important conversations about masculinity and self-expression. His music career combines introspective lyrics with experimental sounds, creating art that reflects his generation's approach to identity and mental health. Albums like Sire explore themes of love, loss, and self-discovery with remarkable vulnerability. Smith's openness about fluid attraction and identity represents his generation's approach to sexuality, refusing traditional labels while embracing complexity. His willingness to discuss these topics publicly has inspired young people questioning their own identities. Beyond entertainment, Smith's environmental activism through ventures like Just Water demonstrates his commitment to using fame for positive impact. His philanthropic work includes providing clean water to communities in need. His influence extends into fashion and culture, where his bold choices challenge narrow definitions of masculinity while celebrating individual expression. Smith frequently emphasizes that authenticity is the foundation of meaningful artistry. Through fearless self-expression and social commitment, Smith continues inspiring others to embrace their complete identities without seeking external validation. Kylin Rhambo, the authentic ally. Kylin Rhambo gained recognition through his portrayal of Mason Hewitt on MTV's Teen Wolf, where he brought authenticity and depth to one of the series' first openly gay characters. His performance helped normalize LGBTQ+ relationships in mainstream teen programming while showcasing his natural charisma. Born in Los Angeles, Rhambo's early involvement in commercials and small television roles prepared him for his breakthrough on Teen Wolf. His portrayal of Mason was praised for avoiding stereotypes while creating a multidimensional character integral to the show's storylines. While Rhambo hasn't publicly identified as LGBTQ+, his authentic portrayal of Mason and vocal support for equality have made him an important ally. His approach to the role demonstrated how meaningful representation can come from actors committed to honest storytelling, regardless of personal identity. His work beyond Teen Wolf has included various film and television projects that showcase his versatility as a performer. Rhambo's career choices reflect his commitment to meaningful work rather than just visibility or fame. His advocacy extends into community work and charitable initiatives, demonstrating that his influence extends beyond entertainment into real-world impact. Rhambo frequently discusses the importance of diversity in Hollywood and the need for authentic representation. His approach to his career emphasizes integrity and community support rather than individual achievement. Rhambo's commitment to using his platform responsibly has earned him respect throughout the industry, while inspiring others to approach their work with similar values. Through consistent authenticity and community commitment, Rhambo represents the power of allyship in advancing equality and inclusion. Kevin Aviance, the indestructible legend. Kevin Aviance transformed nightclub performance into high art while becoming a symbol of queer resilience and creative fearlessness. Born in Richmond, Virginia, as the youngest of 8 children, Aviance discovered early that conventional paths weren't meant for him. Standing over 6 feet tall and performing in towering heels, elaborate costumes, and avant-garde makeup, Aviance became a dominant presence in 1990s New York nightlife. His performances with the House of Aviance fused fashion, dance, and theater into unforgettable spectacles that influenced culture far beyond club scenes. His music career included hits like Alive, which became particularly significant after 9/11 as an anthem of survival and hope. Aviance's ability to transform pain into empowerment through music showcased his artistic versatility beyond performance art. In 2006, Aviance survived a brutal hate crime that left him with multiple fractures. Instead of retreating, he returned to performing after recovery, defiantly declaring that violence could never extinguish his light. His resilience transformed him into a symbol of survival for LGBTQ+ communities worldwide. His influence on mainstream culture became evident when Beyoncé sampled his voice on her Grammy-winning Renaissance album, introducing his contributions to new generations. This recognition highlighted how underground queer artistry has always shaped popular culture. Aviance continues performing and inspiring, proving that authenticity and artistry can survive any assault. His career demonstrates that queer Black artists have always been cultural innovators, creating from the center rather than the margins. Jeffrey Bowyer-Chapman, the courageous survivor. Jeffrey Bowyer-Chapman's journey from small-town outsider to international advocate illustrates both the possibilities and challenges of visibility for Black queer artists. Born in Edmonton and raised in rural Alberta, Canada, he navigated identity challenges from early childhood. His career began in modeling before transitioning to acting, with his breakthrough role as Jay on Unreal, providing one of television's few nuanced portrayals of an openly gay Black man. The character's complexity reflected aspects of Bowyer-Chapman's own experience in entertainment. His role as judge on Canada's Drag Race seemed perfect until vicious racist and homophobic backlash forced his departure. Rather than retreat, he used the experience to advocate for safer spaces for queer people of color, sparking important conversations about intersectionality. His honesty about the emotional toll of online harassment resonated with fans who saw both strength and vulnerability in his response. Bowyer-Chapman's willingness to discuss these challenges has helped others navigate similar experiences. His acting career continues with roles in American Horror Story and other projects, while his podcast work creates platforms for meaningful dialogue about identity, spirituality, and personal growth. His advocacy focuses on creating safer spaces for LGBTQ+ people of color while addressing how even progressive spaces can fail to protect marginalized individuals. Bowyer-Chapman's story demonstrates that representation requires not just visibility, but protection and support. Through resilience and advocacy, he continues lighting the way for others, gathering courage to live authentically, despite potential consequences. Brown Miles, the authentic storyteller. Brown Miles represents a new generation of performers who refuse to separate artistry from activism, using creativity to challenge systems while inspiring individual growth. Growing up in a multicultural environment with artist parents, Miles discovered early that differences could become sources of strength rather than shame. His recognition of his sexuality during teenage years came with both challenges and opportunities. Rather than hiding his truth, Miles used LGBTQ+ community spaces to develop confidence and authentic self-expression that would guide his artistic journey. His college focus on performing arts merged theater, spoken word, and modern dance into a unique personal style. Miles' performances became acts of resistance, tackling issues of identity, race, and love in ways that resonated with diverse audiences seeking authentic representation. His career expansion into activism includes speaking at schools and community events, encouraging young queer individuals to embrace their truth rather than accept invisibility. Miles frequently addresses mental health, openly discussing his own battles with anxiety and depression. His memoir and collaborations with organizations dedicated to amplifying marginalized voices demonstrate his commitment to creating change beyond entertainment. Miles' mentorship of aspiring artists who lack representation reflects his understanding of his responsibility to the community. His insistence that visibility should serve larger purposes rather than just personal fame sets him apart from performers who chase celebrity. Miles continues proving that artistry and activism can coexist while creating lasting cultural impact. Through consistent authenticity and community commitment, Miles represents the power of using talent for transformative social change. These 21 artists represent more than individual success stories. They embody a generational shift toward authenticity as the ultimate artistic currency. From Jeremy Pope's Broadway brilliance to Kevin Aviance's indestructible artistry, from Jaden Smith's boundary-breaking fashion to Laverne Cox's groundbreaking representation, each journey illuminates different paths to living truthfully in the spotlight. Their collective impact transcends entertainment into culture, politics, and social progress. They've proven that audiences hunger for authentic stories told by authentic voices, that representation creates both artistic and commercial value, and that talent combined with truth creates unstoppable cultural force. Some have chosen full visibility, others maintain strategic privacy, but all refuse to compromise their artistic vision for anyone's comfort. They've demonstrated that the next generation of entertainers will be defined not by their willingness to hide who they are, but by their courage to show the world exactly who they've always been. Their influence extends far beyond their individual careers into the lives of young people who finally see themselves reflected on screens and stages. Through their work, they've created space for others to follow without fear. Share this video with someone who needs to see these stories of courage and authenticity. Subscribe for more content celebrating the artists who are rewriting entertainment's rules, one truthful performance at a time.